From the side of the road, the small building didn't look impressive. The paint had long faded, metal was rusted, and what attempts there had been at some kind of curb appeal were now grown over with weeds and wayward foliage. One would be hard-pressed to believe it was still inhabited, if it weren't for all the vehicles that regularly jammed into the parking lot. But building cosmetics didn't matter to those who were in the know, because this little shack was Nettie's chicken coop, the best-kept secret for hot chicken lovers. Brock turned his truck down the dirt road where Nettie stood. Already he could detect the smell of her signature spices, which only made his mouth start to water. Another turn, and there it was, in all its run-down glory. But something was off. Brock pulled into the lot and found a parking space, no problem. And that was the problem. Besides Brock's truck, there were only 3 other vehicles: a blue minivan, a dark green Volvo, and a white pickup truck with gold detailing. It was 3 p.m. on a Saturday. Normally, Brock would have to roll his window down so people could see it was him and give him a parking space. Weird, Brock said to himself. Inside the restaurant, it was dead. The first person Brock saw was Nettie, busying herself behind the square bar that was at the center of the building. Behind her, he could see into the kitchen, where one lone cook stood, scrolling his phone. At the end of the bar, to Brock's left, sat a man in all white, his head buried face down in his arms, passed out and lightly snoring to himself. Around him were 3 plates with the remains of chicken bones, sides, and dessert. Must be Mr. White Pickup there, Brock said to himself as he walked toward the counter. Nettie's eyes met Brock with a brief look of shock that quickly shifted to a relieved smile. "Brock Lesnar," she said with excitement. "What in the world are you doing here?" "Where else would I be when I'm in this neck of the woods? I've come to get my hot chicken fix." "Say, where is everyone? Normally this place would be jumping right now." Nettie looked down, and the smile faded from her face. "Oh, I guess we're just going through a rough patch like a lot of people. But we've been through tough times before. It's nothing to worry about." "It's a lot to worry about," said the cook from the kitchen. "You hush, Vernon. Don't go stirring up a mess." "It's already stirred. You just don't want to admit it." "What's going on, Nettie?" "I don't mind knowing if you don't mind telling," said Brock. Nettie looked up at Brock and tears started to form in her eyes. "They're trying to take it away from me, Brock. The restaurant. And if they take that, they may as well be putting me in my grave." "Who's doing this?" asked Brock. "Some big developer. And on top of that, they've had the gall to ask me for my recipes. For a price, of course, but I can't put a price on those. It's my life's work." "Ever since Nettie said no to those corporate guys, they've sent a bunch of goons to scare off the customers," said Vernon, stepping out from the kitchen. "It's drained our finances trying to keep this place afloat. Another week, maybe 2, and we'll be done." Nettie broke down into tears as Vernon held her in his arms. "That's not going to happen, not on my watch. Where can I find these guys?" asked Brock. As he was saying it, a rumble of vehicles came from the parking lot. A few seconds later, they walked in. Ooh. 40 ninjas. They were decked out in black, their faces covered. Their presence made the already small space even more claustrophobic. One of them stepped forward from the group. "Miss Nettie, our employer has given you ample time and opportunities to accept his generous business offer. And seeing as your customers have decided to stop frequenting your establishment, it's no secret that you are in dire financial straits. We have been sent to once again offer our employer's proposal. We think it would be prudent for you to accept it before you come to ruin, financial or perhaps otherwise. After all, this is a crazy world. You never know what might happen." "The answer is no," said Brock. "And if you have a problem with that, I'm gladly willing to negotiate on Miss Nettie's behalf. And I warn you, I am very good with confrontation. I've had a lot of experience with hostile takeovers." "Ah, Brock Lesnar," said the ringleader. "While you are no doubt a warrior of the highest respect, I think even you would have to admit that you are outnumbered here. There are 40 of us, and only one of you. Well, that's where you're wrong, fella.
The story's like 8 minutes long.
This is
It's really good.
It's amazing. Just let it go. This is amazing.
Everyone's head turned to the gentleman at the end of the bar who had been passed out.
I love this.
Brock looked closely at the stranger. Then it hit him. Oh my God, said Brock. You're darn right I am, said the man as he stood up from his bar stool. He pulled a pair of gold sunglasses from his pocket and put them on his face. I'm Elvis Presley.
Why?
Some people call me the king of rock and roll. I don't know about that. But I do know one thing. Enough of this foolishness, barked the ringleader. In a few short steps, he reached the rock icon and went to place his hands on him. Shake, rattle, and roll, said Elvis, who did a spin kick right into the ringleader's chest, which sent him flying and crashing into a window booth. I know. Karate.
What?
Well, said Brock, it looks like there's only 39 of you against 2 of us. I like those odds. In fact, Nettie, why don't you go ahead and get an order started for me and my friend here? We're about to work up an appetite. What should I fix you, Brock? Asked Nettie. Brock took a second to think. Then, looking at Elvis Presley, he nodded and said, Love me tenders.
Okay.
Was that the whole point of that story? Was to get to that line because it was worth it.
He was
That was
listening to
worth it.
Elvis and he's like, love me tender. Chicken joint. Ninjas. It all makes sense.
Guys, you're in the Broctagon, and let me tell you, no one could have planned all of that. It wasn't on purpose.
I can't wait to hear this question.
All right. Hello, welcome to the Broctagon. I'm Cameron. This is Aaron and Sean. Guys, here is our listener question. Hello, Broctagon. Hope you're all doing well. I recently went on a vacation to Memphis, Tennessee. We did a tour of Graceland, and I was surprised to find out that Elvis Presley was a practitioner of karate.
Really?
Afterwards, we'll go into further detail about that. Afterwards, we went to get lunch at a hot chicken joint, and while we were sitting there eating, I saw Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon playing on TV. This all lit a fuse in my brain that got me asking, what would happen if Brock Lesnar and Elvis Presley tried to defeat 40 ninjas? What are you guys' thoughts? Greg from Oregon. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you,
You're
Greg.
sick in the head.
You are. You taught me something, though. I really didn't know that Elvis was into karate. So thank you for that, Greg, and thank you for writing in. But yeah, you should seek help.
Yes, absolutely. I knew of it as kind of like a joke, but yeah, apparently Elvis did know karate. He got into it when he was stationed in the army in Germany, and then he earned his first degree
Kicking Nazi butt using karate.
I mean, it was after World War II.
No.
Yeah, you're the one being ridiculous in the stereo.
He just gets drunk after his shows and he just goes to the bar and he's like, come here, Hitler. He just starts beating people.
He earned his first degree black belt in 1960 and eventually achieved higher ranks.
I'll give you a third Reich, mama.
Well, let's hold on.
I like to think Elvis genuinely thought that all of World War II was fought with karate. Like everyone ran over there with gis on.
Apparently, he got up to an 8th degree black belt.
Wow.
Yeah.
I watched Walk the Line on an airplane yesterday. And
Yeah.
also, according to that movie, Elvis introduced Johnny Cash to hard drugs. So maybe, I think it was cocaine in the movie. So
that's I don't know if that's actually true.
It's
that was
accurate history. They wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I just wanted to throw that in so I can say that he was high on cocaine fighting Nazis in a bar.
Okay, as part of the question, can we please have coked out Elvis fighting? And not sober Elvis.
Yeah.
Coked out Elvis.
Also, can I make an amendment to the question? You described there being someone in there just sitting in the chicken restaurant in a white suit. Now we know that's Elvis, but the whole time I thought it was going to be a Colonel Sanders reveal joining the team. Can he be on the team too? Make it 3 verse 40?
Anywhere there's a fried chicken injustice, Colonel Sanders shall dwell.
You know what?
Anywhere there's delicious herbs and spices.
You know
I'll
what?
Be there.
Yeah.
Finger licking justice.
I think that's fair. I mean, Colonel Sanders was like in his 60s when he started KFC, so
that's fine.
Probably not going to be as much of a factor, but sure, why not? We'll have him there. I really like the idea of Elvis Presley naming all of his karate moves after his songs.
I can't think of any good.
Okay, I got some. Here
what
for
do you got?
Heartbreak Hotel. That's
There
pretty
you
good.
go.
That's good.
A little less conversation. What's that one?
Yep. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. No talking. Let's fight.
Yeah. Don't be cruel. That's where he just puts you in a sleeper hold.
He's choking a guy out and he's like, "You're gonna turn a hurt and blue."
He had a song called Paralyzed.
Okay. Now this is more than coincidence.
That is kind of weird that Elvis had a song named Rear Naked Choke. No one ever talks about that. His lesser known hit, Armbar.
He did incorporate the karate moves into his act. That's where you get all the like all that stuff.
Yeah, the Johnny Bravo stuff.
Yes, exactly.
They do like a 3-minute guitar solo while he's just breaking boards on stage.
Slowly, like more and more, his concerts are less musical. It's just more karate demonstrations. 6 months into his career, he's just not even singing. He's just inviting people up on stage and beating them up.
We came to hear you sing.
Hey, come on up here, mama.
Okay, I have a couple clarifying questions about this premise here. One, do the ninjas have weapons? Does Brock have weapons?
No one has weapons.
No one has weapons,
It's all
but you
hand
can
to
use
hand.
anything inside the chicken shack.
Yes.
2, is Brock allowed to use the kitchen door as a funnel? Which I know has come up a bunch of times in the Proctagon.
Sure.
Because 40 is so many.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. We have seen Brock Lesnar win the Royal Rumble, which is where he was number 1. So he started, and then 31 other guys came in, and he beat them. Well, wait, he wasn't number 1 that year, but he has won like big battle royals before. So we know that he can, at least in wrestling canon, he has the power to beat like insane waves of opponents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, we said he would crush 30 Puritans.
That's true. That okay, that's Puritans, not ninjas.
Right? Yeah, I know.
Like those guys had no fighting experience, and all ninjas do is fight. But they do have. He has coked up super karate Elvis.
Yes. And Colonel Sanders is there.
And Colonel
Sanders marks me as the kind of guy who would like
have a grenade. Right?
I told them I didn't want to use the 12th spice. Darn you all to heck. I'll never forget Johnny Gentry as he lay bleeding out and he whispered in my ear, sassafras, cinnamon, black pepper, salt. I do it all for him.
Then he said to me, "You got to make the biscuit so dry." He leaned over. He was clutching a picture of his wife, Francine. He said, "You got to make the mac and cheese indecipherable. Nobody should be able to tell what that is. You don't put it in no commercials. I don't want nobody to ever order it."
I know it's not really
an option right now, seeing as we're at war with Japan, but after we're allies, the big majority of your profits are gonna come from
Is it like it's like, don't they do like Thanksgiving or Christmas meals or something?
Yes.
KFC.
At this point, he's pulled out like a bar graph from his pocket. Look at the projections here.
International trends will continue to rise.
There's going to be a health kick in the Western world, but that's when we're going to launch. And he turns the page. Kentucky Grilled Chicken, but only for a very short time.
Beware Yum Brands.
Okay, wait. One more thing. My friend Carlos has an idea for this thing called Taco Bell. I think you guys could team up on it. Do like a twofer.
Man. That's crazy that they gaslit all of Japan into thinking that, like, yeah, everyone in America gets a bucket of KFC chicken around Christmas time.
Propaganda is amazing.
Yeah, it is. As long as it's for buckets of chicken, who cares?
No, that's just marketing. That's not propaganda.
Yeah.
I have a degree in marketing. Who could forget the class I took senior year, 401, lying. They saved that till the end of the curriculum.
I also like to think Colonel Sanders is doing this whole diatribe about his dying friend, like as the ninjas are like beating down the door. The other two guys are like, oh, okay, there, Colonel Sanders, hurry it up.
I was gonna say he strikes me as the kind of guy who would have like, you know, like one of those like pistols that can like recoil out of like your.
Oh, yeah, he raises his arm and it like comes out of his sleeve.
Yeah. So he's got a few shots.
He has the thing from I think it's like Wild Wild West where like he kicks his boot and a knife comes out.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, exactly. Yes, absolutely.
Sean, we've talked about it enough. What's your answer?
Assuming they can use the kitchen as a bottleneck.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I've got Brock, Colonel Sanders, and Karate Elvis winning 7 times out of 10.
Yeah.
I think like Brock's a professional fighter, so he's good. Elvis, I don't like his chances against 40 ninjas, but he's probably got a chance against a few of them.
Yes.
And I think like a secret weapon, Colonel Sanders is at least taking out one. Like he has a gun. Yeah,
yes.
7 feels right to me.
I would also add that they're going into a kitchen, and it's a kitchen for a chicken shop.
That's a good point.
Colonel Sanders.
Hot oil and knives. I don't see a scenario, and I'm sorry to say this, Colonel Sanders does not walk out of this.
No.
Like, there's no version.
Yeah, but he doesn't die from any ninjas or anything. He has a heart attack.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Aaron,
I have Brock. What is it? I have Brock, Elvis, and Colonel Sanders winning 8 times out of 10 against 40 ninjas.
That's a good number. I like that.
Yeah. Ninjas are small. All those guys are huge. Can we look up Elvis stats and Colonel Sanders stats real fast? 1 second.
Elvis, Colonel Sanders stats.
Elvis height weight. Okay, yeah, this is prime Elvis, right? Not fat Elvis.
6 feet tall, 170.
Oh, that's not so big.
Yeah, but no. That's like prime Elvis. I wonder what he weighed at the end.
It was bad. Fat Elvis was.
When he died, he weighed 350 pounds. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He doubled. Colonel Sanders, 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. But no, that can't be right, though. In my head, he has a belly.
All right. Can I just say, I'm looking at pictures of supposedly fat Elvis. This guy does not look like 350 pounds. That can't be right.
Cameron, what's your answer?
I give it to Brock, Coked Up Karate Elvis, and Secret Agent Sanders.
Secret Agent Sanders.
I give it to them. Yeah, 8 times out of 10.
Sean, do it. Sean, do it.
What?
Come on,
man. Okay, give me one more reason. You have to help me get there.
They're fighting in a kitchen.
Pounds.
Wait, he is fat Elvis?
Sure.
8 times out of 10.
There it is.
Ocho Bros.
Play the song.
Yeah, that's what the people tune in for.
Now I just want to see a buddy cop movie of like
Fat
Colonel
Elvis and
Fat
Secret
Elvis.
Agent Sanders.
On this episode of Fat Elvis and Colonel Sanders. Agent Sanders.
Colonel Sanders is like, someone keeps raiding my fried chicken inventory. Fat Elvis is like, we're going to catch this guy, I tell you.
I wonder who it could be.
The suspect would have to be close enough to the stash.
That's crazy. How would he know the secret code?
All right, that's enough of the Proctagon. I'm sure
Yeah,
that's
we're done.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. Another great episode. But next week's a big one. I admit, I'm particularly excited for this. Legendary New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski. Brock is coming on the show. I can't wait. He's here promoting his new book, A Brief Overview of Quantum Entanglement and the Implications on Basic Angular Momentum. Oh, we misjudged him. We'll see you next time.